Some more breaking news coming in after Uma Bharti. Smriti Irani too does not want to contest from the Amethi seat against Rahul Gandhi. She has apparently showed her displeasure to few BJP leaders in Goa, including Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar on the same. She was campaigning in Goa yesterday for two BJP candidates. Vikash Mishra now joining us on the phone line with more. Vikash, the fire seems to be going out with these two firebrand women leaders of the BJP backing out. Uma Bharti refusing to budge from Jhansi but expecting that the BJP will let her contest from two seats. And now Smriti Irani expressing displeasure after being touted as a very, very strong candidate, a strong contestant against Rahul Gandhi from Amethi.
Sanjana, the biggest protest by both these female candidates of BJP are that they were the conversation did not click to both the candidates before the speculation of the name coming from Raebareli and Amethi came in. And when Smriti Irani, the speculation came in that Smriti Irani will be contesting from Amethi against Rahul Gandhi, she showed her displeasure because she was contesting there in Goa, and including CM Manohar Parrikar who was there with the campaigning program of the BJP. She clearly said that she was not the conversation did not happen when her speculation came out that she would be contesting against Rahul Gandhi. So she showed her displeasure that she is not ready to contest against Rahul Gandhi, and she spoke to few leaders as well. But the decision of her that she will be contesting against Rahul Gandhi or not is not even taken yet. But definitely she said that she is not happy with the way things are happening, and she doesn't want to contest, at least what she spoke to BJP leaders in Goa. After you.
Right, Vikash, now this could this mean a trouble for the BJP, because you know they've had their fair share of hiccups right ahead of the polls. We've seen displeasure among several senior party members, and now Uma Bharti expecting to be fielded from two seats when the BJP is not even, I mean, they're fielding Narendra Modi from two seats. It seems highly unlikely that they're going to allow Uma Bharti to do the same. And also now it's Smriti Irani who's not just a small a pawn in the party, but a very, very senior leader. She's the vice president of the party. She's showing displeasure now.
Agree. What is happening with the BJP and Congress the same, that Congress is not being able to finalize candidate against Narendra Modi, as well as BJP is not being able to finalize candidate against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. So there is all displeasure. And as per the voting patterns as well as the history of the constituency, nobody wants to contest against Rahul Gandhi and Raebareli because they know the kind of voting pattern it has followed, and it's a very safe seat for Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi. So nobody wants to take a risk, and everybody wants to be on a safer side. That's the reason Uma Bharti decided about the Jhansi, and that's the reason Smriti Irani might come out in a few hours or by tomorrow by saying that she is also not contesting against Rahul Gandhi. But what I am learning from BJP sources that she definitely doesn't want to contest against Rahul Gandhi. But if the High Command orders, she might contest. But she, in her own role, she doesn't want to contest against Rahul Gandhi. Sandra.
Right, Vikash Mishra giving us that update. This is as the BJP, in fact, serious speculation there whether both these women leaders are getting jittery to be fielded against Rahul and Sonia Gandhi. Remember, just yesterday we brought you reports that Uma Bharti and Smriti Irani were both going to be fielded against Rahul and Sonia respectively. Uma from Raebareli against Sonia Gandhi, and Smriti Irani, a very strong contender to Rahul Gandhi, and also remember Kumar Vishwas in Amethi. But right now reports coming in that Uma Bharti, we even heard her reaction coming in there before, where she said that she was refusing to leave, refusing to budge from her constituency, which is Jhansi, but would be more than happy to contest from both seats, which was Raebareli and Jhansi. Now it seems highly unlikely, as our correspondent Aditi Anantanarayanan has been reporting, that the BJP will allow Uma Bharti to do the same. Also, Sudhanshu Trivedi, the BJP spokesperson, coming out and saying that Uma Bharti will in fact be contesting from Jhansi. So whether it is a situation of confused posturing by the BJP once again, where there's confusion within the party over who's going to be fielded from where, or whether it is another case of displeasure of the candidates within the party, is still to be known. Vikash Mishra back with us on the phone line. Vikash, Smriti unhappy with the move. Her reasons, could it be last minute jitters or just love for her own constituency, as Uma Bharti is also portraying the same?
What exactly the issue has been, what she spoke to the Goa leaders, which were where Nora Parikar, the Goa CM, was also present. That she said that their conversation did not take place when her name was speculated to contest against Rahul Gandhi. So she said that she should have been taken into consideration, should have been spoken before her name came out as to contest against Rahul Gandhi. That's what her biggest displeasure was. But talking about that, she also mentioned that if Narendra Modi, because she's been said that she's a very close associate of Narendra Modi. She said if Narendra Modi wants, she will contest from there, but she is not happy with the things that have went out, and she wanted to take it into consideration about the whole thing. And
so
her name was
because it's not, is it the decision that has upset the vice president of the BJP, or is it the way that it was, not really, it was not told to her? Is that what's hitting her?
She's also unhappy with the way things have happened, the whole process that they have taken place. She said that she wanted to be taken into consideration before her name was speculated about the specific seats, and especially about the contesting from Amethi. But she said if Narendra Modi wants, she will contest from there, but she is not ready to contest against Rahul Gandhi for sure. Sindra.
Vikash Mishra giving us that big update as the BJP's Gandhi challengers seem to be getting jittery. First, Uma refusing to budge from Jhansi, but agreeing to also contest from Raebareli, and now Smriti Irani reportedly unhappy with the BJP's decision to field her against Rahul Gandhi in Amethi.